Friends, there are so many things around us that we cannot see with our naked eyes. For instance, did you know what the surface of your skin looks like after getting an injection or a mosquito bite? And did you know that ants, when seen under a microscope, look no less than monsters? Do you know what the so-called famous dahiwala bacteria, i.e. lactobacillus, actually looks like? Furthermore, can you imagine what human sperm looks like when viewed under a microscope? So friends, in this video, we will see how these things look under a microscope, which will truly blow your mind. I am aiming for 200 likes on this video. Let's see if you guys can do it or not. Number 15. Garden grass. You step on grass every day and walk away, but after seeing this grass under a microscope, you will feel like befriending it. Because under the microscope, the grass appears to be smiling like this. This microscopic view is very satisfying. This grass looks as if it's standing in the garden just to welcome you. If you could see it with your naked eyes, perhaps seeing its beautiful smile every day would automatically put you in a good mood. Number 14. Human tongue. A human tongue appears quite smooth, and it tells you the taste of food. But have you ever wondered what this tongue looks like under a microscope? Let me show you today. Friends, when you look at your tongue under a microscope, you will see raised spikes like these on it. Zooming in further, the tongue will look like plants grown on the bottom of an aquarium. These raised spikes or grain-like things are your taste buds, and these very structures create your tongue prints, which are different for every person. Number 13. Injection needle. No matter how small the injection needle is, everyone is still afraid of getting one. But have you ever placed a needle under a microscope and looked at it? And have you looked at the spot where the needle was inserted after getting an injection? I guarantee you will be amazed to see the needle under a microscope. Actually, when viewed under a microscope, the needle appears very large, with a hole at its end through which medicine is delivered into the body. After the needle is removed, no wound is visible to the naked eye, but when you look at that spot under a microscope, you will see a big hole like this, which will surely scare you. Number 12. Face mites. Did you know that there are skin mites on your facial skin? Yes, you cannot see these mites with the naked eye, but under a microscope you can easily see them. As you can see in this picture, mites have a long shape, and they have leg-like structures protruding from the front. Having mites on human skin is normal. They don't cause any harm, but sometimes, when the immune system is imbalanced, normal skin problems like acne or redness can occur. These mites are called demodex in medical terms, and their job is to remove dead skin cells. Number 11. Mosquito. Mosquitoes are as dangerous as they are small. Diseases like dengue and malaria spread from mosquito bites. When you look at a mosquito under a microscope, you will see many intricacies in its body structure. For example, the needle-like mouth it uses to suck blood initially looks like a normal needle, but then different parts separate from this mouth, which work together to suck as much blood as possible. The mosquito's legs have spike-like projections. About 3,000 species of mosquitoes have been discovered so far, which you can easily identify under a microscope. Number 10. Eggshell. An eggshell looks quite smooth and simple, and its white color doesn't make it seem strange at all. But did you know that under a microscope, an eggshell will look like a complex structure from a sci-fi movie? Number 9. Ants. Friends, ants are found all over the world except Antarctica. But did you know that ants, which look so small and innocent, appear equally terrifying under a microscope? As you can see in this microscopic image, the ant's face looks so weird and scary. The ant's eyes look like small black pearls. This ant's face looks like a devil or monster from a movie. There are about 12,000 different species of ants, and the differences between them are clearly visible under a microscope, as you can see in these pictures. Number 8. Human eye. Human eyes are truly a very beautiful part of the human body. But do you know what a human eye looks like under a microscope? As you can see in this video, the structure of the human eye is very complicated. If you suddenly glance at this microscopic image, it might look like a donut to you. But when you look closely, it looks like a black hole in the universe because, friends, the human pupil is actually a hollow part. This pupil appears sunken inwards. The function of this pupil is to allow light into our eye and focus it on the retina. Number 7. Human skin. Looking at your own skin under a microscope would truly be a new experience. Human skin has different layers inside. Did you know that with the help of a microscope, you can clearly see the uppermost layer of human skin, called the epidermis? You will realize that the skin is not as smooth as it looks from the top. The skin has patterns made of different types. When you zoom in further on the skin, you will even start to see sweat coming out of your skin. Number 6. Lactobacillus bacteria. Everyone knows from 3rd grade that yogurt contains a bacterium called lactobacillus. But most of us haven't seen that bacterium. You can only see the lactobacillus bacteria with the help of a microscope. There are moving bacteria like this inside yogurt. In microscopes of different resolutions, you see different images of this bacteria, allowing you to view the bacteria at different resolutions. If you could see these bacteria normally, perhaps you wouldn't enjoy eating yogurt as much. Comment and tell me how much you like yogurt. Number 5. Eyelashes. Eyelashes above the eyes serve an important purpose. They prevent dirt, dust, and small flying insects from entering the eyes. If you place an eyelash under a microscope, you will find out that eyelashes can grow in both directions, because of which people sometimes even have to get surgeries. However, this happens very rarely. A parasite called a mite also resides on eyelashes, which can only be seen under the high resolution of a microscope, as you can see in this video. Number 4. Old bulb, CFL/LED. Friends, before CFL or LED bulbs came, there were old orange light bulbs. You must remember the structure of these bulbs well. Do you know that when you look at this ordinary bulb under a microscope, it feels like looking at the buildings of a high-tech city? Under the microscope, it looks like the outer boundary of a building and its internal structure seem like 2 separate buildings. The spring attached on top looks like an escalator built to connect both buildings. This microscopic view is truly beautiful. Otherwise, you can also imagine it as a home on another planet. Number 3. Pet fur. You love and kiss your pets all day long. But do you know what the fur of those very pets looks like under a microscope? The hair of dogs and cats, when viewed under a microscope, appears like a bunch of threads. If your dog has skin parasites, they look like this under the microscope. These insects stick to the dog's skin and cling to the hair, which pulls the hair and causes itching in pets. This is why you should bathe your pets regularly. After all, these mites occur due to dirt. Number 2. Lipstick. Lipstick makes lips beautiful. But did you know that the microscopic view of lipstick is a bit scary? Friends, when you look at lipstick under a microscope, you will see a view like this. It looks like the wall of a witch's house, where there is nothing but blood. Now, if you observe carefully, you will realize that the material of the lipstick is not as smooth as it appears in the stick. Number 1. Human sperm. Have you seen the microscopic picture of human sperm? Friends, these little things swimming like small fish are actually male sperms, which contain the potential for another life inside them. These sperms keep moving like this. A male has countless sperms like these inside, which constantly move like this and keep trying to create new life. Yes, just like in the movie 3 Idiots. So friends, these were the microscopic pictures of a few things. If you liked this video, then please like it. To see more amazing and interesting videos coming up, please subscribe to my channel.